Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining me in this video. It seems a lot is happening on the very first day of January 2025. What is going on around Nigeria? Now, there have been a tension of war. There have been a tension that there could be crisis or conflict between the Republic of Niger and Nigeria, following the Niger's president allegation against Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is the president of Nigeria, that he is colluding with the French government to sponsor terrorists against the neighboring countries. This is a weighty allegation, and a lot of countries have taken steps to look into the allegation, like Australia, who stops their citizens from coming to Nigeria in 2025 until the narratives changed. Well, Tinubu, in his own wisdom, has now directed the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to make sure they send delegation to go and dialogue with the president of Niger Republic from today. Do I say dialogue? I think to beg. All right, before we go into the details of this article, I want to see how Nigerians are reacting to this. Yes, this news is trending and Nigerians are reacting to this news. Now, let's take a look at some persons who are talking about this news. This one is from Moses Chukwu. Moses Chukwu is saying, which dialogue are they initiating? When everything is clear that Nigeria government is sponsoring terrorism, no sane people will agree to have dialogue with the terrorist government. Bash. This is so touching, okay? Now, Honorable Honor Godwin. Honorable Honor Godwin is saying, what do you mean by constructive dialogue? Is that an admittance of the accusation? Very big question. Tinubu is sending people to go and dialogue with the Niger Republic president. Is that an the admittance of the accusation that, oh, what this man said is right? Well, before the end of this video, you will understand whether what the president of Niger Republic said is true or false, okay? Now, this one is from Chinonso, Afuego Chinonso. It says, let there be war between the two, so we can test Nigerian military might, not bombing innocent villages. Wow. This is so touching as well. Remember that in this year, Nigerian military have consecutively bombed three times civilians. There have been civilian casualties, mistake upon mistakes. That is a story for another day. Good luck, Chinemezu. Chinemezu says French have arrived in Nigeria. I think it's supposed to say the French or the French military, okay, have arrived in Nigeria. They said it's an allegation, that there is nothing like that. The CDS, Chief of Defense Staff, came out day before yesterday and debunked the allegation that there is nothing like the foreign military on Nigeria's soil, but who knows? Now, let's go to Aminu Dinaji. Now, it says, they want it now that election is rapidly coming so that they will not lose the votes from the north. Is that true? Remember that the northern Nigeria, they are saying that they are going to unseat Tinubu comes 2027. But these are the issues of election. Who knows whether this country will exist till then? What do I know? Now, let's go to the next one. Onyen Saw Favor. It says, they want to beg him. Do you think so? They want to beg him. All right. Surajo Abdullahi Jahum says, dialogue is better in any way and situation. Let have peace between the two parties. Now, Sajeh Mohammed says, that is good move to avoid being exposed. To avoid being exposed? How does that sound to you? Anyway, the last comment we are going to take here is from AD Smart. AD Smart is saying they have to opt for dialogue since he has been exposing them. So the Nigerian government have to opt for dialogue since the Niger Republic president has been exposing them. Is that true? Anyway, follow me. Let's go into the article to unfold what is going. So after the Minister of Foreign Affairs came out to announce that they are going to Niger Republic to meet Niger president because of this issue of allegation so that they can talk and dialogue and so on and so forth, the Sahara Reporters is the first newspaper online or offline that published the news. And look at what he's saying. Face off. Nigerian government seeks constructive dialogue with Niger Republic military junta. Now, the news was published today. As I said, everything is just unfolding today. Let's go into the details of the article. It reads that The Nigerian government has said it is open to constructive dialogue with the leadership of the Niger Republic to de-escalate the brewing diplomatic tension between the two neighboring countries. General Abdurrahman Chani, Niger Republic head of state, had accused France of planning to establish a terrorist operational center in Gaba, a forested area in Sokoto State, Nigeria. The President Bola Tinubu-led Nigerian government had dismissed the claim made by General Chani, the military leader of the Niger Republic, and urging a conspiracy between Nigeria and France to destabilize his country. In a statement by the Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, described the accusation as unfounded and imaginary. However, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Yusuf Tuga, in a statement on Tuesday, reiterated Nigeria's commitment to peace and stability in West Africa, calling for candid discussions to address mutual concerns as raised by the President of the National Council for the Safeguard of the Homeland in Niger Republic, General Abdurrahman Chani. According to Tuga's statement, the Nigerian government emphasized its dedication to dialogue and diplomacy as a foundation for resolving regional challenges. Tuga said the federal government was open to a dialogue between the leadership of the two countries in alignment with ECOWAS principle. Tuga said, this is his exact statement, okay? We reaffirm our respect for Niger's sovereignty and territorial integrity in alignment with ECOWAS principle. We welcome and encourage open constructive dialogue between our governments and invite Niger's leadership to join us in a candid discussion to address mutual concerns. We are prepared to explore confidence-building measures, such as a collective support to alleviate the humanitarian impact on our border communities. We call upon regional and international partners to support efforts aimed at fostering reconciliation and stability rather than deepening divisions. Tuga stressed that Nigeria would not encourage any actions that could undermine the security of Niger, emphasizing the importance of fostering mutual respect and collaboration between the two nations. Highlighting the historical and cultural ties that unite Nigeria and Niger, Tuga noted the shared economic interdependence and called for calm amid recent tensions. He cautioned against baseless accusations that could disrupt regional progress and stability. As brothers, he said, and neighbors, Nigeria and Niger share deep historical and cultural ties, underscored by trade and economic interdependence. These enduring connections are reminders of our intrinsically linked destinies. Therefore, unfounded allegation causes needless tension that could cause disaffection and threaten the collective progress of our region, he said. The statement also stressed that Nigeria remained committed to diplomacy and mutual respect, expressed optimism that constructive engagement would lead to a more stable and prosperous future for both nations. Nigeria remained guided by the principle of diplomacy, mutual respect, and the pursuit of peace. We are confident that through the constructive engagement, we can work together towards a more prosperous and stable future of our people, the minister added. This is the end of the article. Thank you for staying with me to the end. Now, you see what the Minister of Foreign Affairs in Nigeria is saying, that all they want is peace. After all, everyone wants peace, right? Everyone wants peace. All they want is dialogue. All they want is constructive dialogue. But that is not what the people want. The people want nothing but the truth. We have been living in a falsehood situation. I call it living in falsehood, where the government sponsors terrorism, do all sorts of things against our own citizens. So who is Niger Republic that the government will not be able to do it? Mind you, when I mean the government, I mean the people in government, because there is no government without the people. People who are serving in various capacities, sponsoring terrorism against their people. And in one occasion, even the commissioner of Police, Zamfara State, one of the states in northern Nigeria, said that some lawmakers have been caught, they have been arrested, and they are bandits, they are terrorists. Up to today, we don't know their name, we don't know, no prosecution, nothing whatsoever. That is the kind of country we are living in. And when this allegation, such allegation like this, is now thrown open, people find it easy to believe. So Dialogue is good. We didn't say that, oh, Minister of Foreign Affairs, don't go there. That is not what we are saying. What we are saying is we want to know the truth. Nothing but the truth. Nigerians deserve to know who is sponsoring terrorists in their country, because no terrorist organization will continue to, grow wing to the extent that Indakurawa giving each citizen 1 million naira, which is equivalent to about $600 just for you to join them. So who is funding them? Who is buying ammunition for them? Anyway, the CDS, Chief of Defense Staff, went to Qatar 2 days ago. He said the foreign people are sponsoring the terrorists in Nigeria. Could it be what the president of Niger said, that France is colluding with Nigeria to sponsor it? What do I know? Let me know what you think on the comment section. We don't need dialogue first. We need the truth. When there is truth, now we can talk about dialogue.
So what I'm trying to say is this. Nigerians should be focused. We have a very, very serious problem. Nigeria is at the brink, especially as it concerns security. You must have an enabling environment in order to do anything. So you cannot take someone that is virtually senile and another person that has been associated on several occasions with funding terrorism. That is Kasim Shatima. Kashim Shatima, we should not forget Kabiru Sokoto. Kabiru Sokoto was one of the most wanted terrorists, and he was found and arrested in his house. Let us understand and let us not forget, this terrorism, this banditry, this carnage is not just happening by mistake. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. A multi-billion-dollar industry because it takes a lot of money on defense budget. It has a lot to do with the sale of drugs. It has a lot to do with mining and illegal bunkering and illegal and illicit mining. And look at the areas that are generally affected by this. Take the Northeast, for instance. In the Northeast, you have the blue diamond. That is a strategic mineral. You have oil at the Chad Basin that is being explored.